Hi, my name's Sharon Haig. I'm here to talk to you about how to spend the rest of your life. This is a lifelong spending plan. Spending is something that we all seem naturally gifted in. I used to say, no matter how much I get, I could spend it all. Even if I was given billions, I could spend it all. And I think most of us are very creative and able when it comes to spending. I want to give you a simple plan for making sure that you spend wisely. Okay, it's 3 steps. The first one is spend on what you have to. You know, this is the type of spending that you have to do, and if you don't, someone will come collecting it. It's all your debts and your bills, things that you've already purchased that you haven't paid for yet, like your electricity, your telephone, water rates, council things, taxes. And if you don't spend your money on those things, and someone will ring you up or knock on your door or try and take away something that you have to spend that money. And that should be your first priority. Make sure that you don't have anyone hassling you. So spend on what you have to and live a hassle-free life. The second step is spend on what you need to. We all have necessities. We need somewhere to live, and we need some food, and we need some drink, we need some clothes and some shelter. They are necessities in life. But you know, we need to separate out what we need from what we want. When you go shopping, yes, you need to buy some food. You need to buy some protein, but you don't need to eat lobster every night. Yes, you need to drink, but you don't need to drink champagne every night. You need to find out what you need to spend on and spend that as a second priority. So what you have to, then what you need to. And then the last plan is to spend on what you want to. This is the party money. And if you've followed the sequences of income, giving and setting up your financial future, you've also taken care of your obligations with your have to and your necessities with your need to. The good news is that everything that's left is party money. You can spend it on what you want to. This is the luxuries, the things that you value and that you enjoy, the things that make you enjoy life. This is what you want to spend on. And you know, if you're a wise spender, what you will constantly be keeping an eye on is ways to minimize what you have to, ways to minimize what you need to, and maximizing what you want to. For example, I like reading some magazines. If I sign up for a subscription for 12 months, then you might think, wow, that's great, you'll save a bit off the cover price. But you know, what I've done inadvertently is taken something that I want to spend money on and turned it into I have to. So if I'm short on cash one time, instead of saying, well, I can do without my magazine this month, or I can go to the library and read it for free, I don't have to spend that money. You know what? Now I do have to spend that money. It's a have to now, not a want to. They will either ring me up and hassle me for it, or they will take it automatically off my credit card or whatever. I've turned something from a want to into a have to. You know, if it's just one magazine, then that really won't make a lot of difference. But when you get into a habit of doing that, so instead of saying, I want to go to the gym today, I say, I'm going to sign up for 12 months so that even if I lose motivation and decide that that is not something that I want to do, it is now an obligation that someone will come hassling me for, or they will just take the money regardless of whether I want them to. I've taken away the enjoyment of life, and I've turned life into an obligation, something that has to be done, something that I have to work hard for, not something that I want to spend my money on. So wise people will always spend have to first, and then need to, and then want to. But they will keep an eye on trying to minimize obligations and trying to maximize want tos. You know, that's the way to have a happy life and to enjoy your financial future. To see more videos, you can go to youtube.com/Sharon Haig. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this. My name is Sharon Haig.